What's up, it's Tommy here, and I'm a trans guy living in Florida. Wait, I'm a black, Latino, queer trans man living in Florida. Again, I hope you guys are having a great day. Let's talk about chest exercises and techniques. Sweet, so we're gonna cover the first one, and the first one's kind of well known. You have to follow the theory, or sorry, I think it's the law of progressive overload, which basically states you just gotta get better, right? So better can mean I can lift more weight, better can mean I can do more reps with the same weight, or better can mean I'm gonna do more sets. Whatever it is, you just gotta try to get 1% better. I wouldn't say every workout, but if at anything, at least weekly, try to get a little better. The next thing you need to know is to have a loaded stretch, right? Some people like to do lengthened partials, right? They found with some new information that that works best for hypertrophy. I've seen the videos, and personally, I'm gonna give it a tad bit more time. I like loaded stretch, right? Basically, if you're gonna do a bench press, right here is where the muscles nice and stretched out under load because you have weight and you go back up. I like the theory of loaded stretching for a couple of different reasons. One, it helps with mobility. Two, it really feels good to me, right? And it's a very good way to get maximum hypertrophy. Two things. The next one you gotta do, we got progressive overload, we got stretch, and then you need frequency, right? If you work out 3 times a week only, then you wanna do a full body workout 3 times a week. That way the muscles get hit, right? With frequency. If you are doing a 4-day workout, then again, you want to hit like maybe chest 3 times a week, back twice a week, legs twice a week, however you want to do the split. If you do 5 to 6 days like myself, then yeah, I usually do push-pull legs, and that works for me. I know some people are saying that is null and void. Again, you gotta do what works for you. I like push-pull legs. 1 heavy push day, 1 heavy pull day, 1 light push day, 1 light pull day, and then legs get their own day. And now, if I wanted to get bigger legs, again, I would follow the frequency, and I would switch things up so I can get bigger legs. The next thing you want to be able to know about is full range of motion and technique. I have to preface this with this because a lot of guys are like, I had to make sure my form is great. I've seen people with not so great form get pretty good results. I think you need more of a technique, right? Technique plus form equals awesome results, right? Form, I've seen people do things with okay form, but great technique and get really good results. But I've also seen people do with good form and horrible technique and not get the greatest results. What I mean by that, because Tommy, those should be the same things, but they're not, right? Right now, imagine I had a bar in my hand, I'd be doing great form, right? My shoulders are not at my elbows and whatever, not great form. But the minute that I put tension onto my arms, might try to bend the bar a little bit, hold out my chest a little bit, squeeze, and there we go. Now we got good technique. Form is, I'm not gonna hurt myself, whatever technique is, I'm going to take every little drop an ounce of this rep and do it to the best of my ability. And lastly, but not least, something I didn't talk about and I didn't think about till now. Intensity matters, guys. Intensity matters. But you just gotta figure out when to turn the switch on and when to turn the switch off. If you're going into a workout and every workout you have, you're not like, oh man, can I do this? Or really just digging deep, at least once or twice a week, you're gonna get okay results. But the best results always go to the guy or the girl or the person who is more dedicated to pushing themselves beyond what their mind can think they do. Because your body is like, hey, whatever. But your mind is the real person that you have to really convince to be able to move on. If you're trying to get above average results, after a while you gotta do above average things. Which means, this is where it becomes my opinion, and I can back it up with facts, but I'm sure it's more about my opinion in this case. You need at least 1 to 2 workouts where you're really pushing yourself and you're like, oh, am I gonna get through this? Those are the principles of muscle building. You have to have those things in line if you want to really build muscle. Now, in my next video, I will start talking to you about directly what chest exercises work best, one, and then two, little minor details to your technique that will help you get the best out of it. I hope you have a great day and come back soon.